I want to take a moment at the beginning of this video to let you know that our next remnant meeting will be June 1st, Saturday at 401 South Walnut in Centerview, Missouri at the old school at 5:30. Come join us. If you believe that you're different than most people around you, you look around and you believe that you should be the hands and feet of Jesus Christ, while you look at a church that's just kind of going to church, but you want to be the church, this meeting's for you. It's in Centerview, Missouri, 401 South Walnut at 5:30, June 1st. Well, hey, good afternoon to you. We are going through the book of Matthew, verse by verse, because I've been called by God to be out on the water doing this thing, and it's probably going to take us a couple years. But His word is important regardless of how long it takes for it to be said. And what I've been really under the understanding is that it's because the church is in many degrees very ignorant to the teachings of Jesus Christ. So we're just going to go through them verse by verse to see what it was that actually took place. And where we are is we're at that genealogy of Jesus Christ. I'm out here at Lake Jacomo fishing, by the way. I haven't caught anything. Last three videos, I haven't caught anything, so I went to a different spot. I'm hoping this will do it. But we're in the genealogy of Jesus Christ, and we've gotten that place where Judah gave birth to Perez through his daughter-in-law, and then we kind of went through the generations that went into Egypt and their captivity, and we're just going to pick it up there in Matthew 1, starting in verse 3. Judah begot Perez and Zerah by Tamar. Perez begot Hezron, and Hezron begot Ram. Ram begot Aminadab. Aminadab begot Nahshon, and Nahshon begot Salmon. Now, Aminadab and Nahshon, his son, were a major part in the exodus of Israel out of Egypt. So you can't kind of be like, well, who are these people? It's very important you understand who they are and how incredibly powerful they are. So we're going to go to Numbers, starting in verse 7. And this is really Moses calling a census of the children of Israel, and it says this in 7. From Judah, Nahshon, the son of Aminadab. So when he's calling the leaders to do a census, he calls on Nahshon. So Nahshon is clearly the leader of Judah. And if you kind of wonder, well, is he really the leader of Judah? Well, then you can go to Numbers 2, starting verse 1. And the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, every one of the children of Israel shall camp by his own standard, beside the emblems of his father's house. They shall camp some distance from the tabernacle of meeting, on the east side, towards the rising of the sun. Those of the standard of the forces with Judah shall camp according to their armies. And Nahshon, the son of Aminadab, shall be the leader of the children of Judah. And his army was numbered at 74,600. So he's not just the leader, he's the leader of a big, massive army of 76,000 strong. This is two totally different things. But, so the way that God chooses his people, keep in mind, we're talking about the lineage of Jesus Christ. Judah messed it up. And then even his children messed it up, because they were then off, or his grandchildren, because they were off into Egypt messing around with other nations who have different gods than them. And but he's back on track now, and these men, and Aminadab and his son Nahshon, are a major part of really Judah's role in all of Exodus. But even beyond that, there's an interesting verse in Exodus 7, Exodus 6, starting verse 23. Aaron, so he's the first high priest of the temple, or the tabernacle. Aaron took to himself Elisheba, daughter of Aminadab, sister of Nahshon, as wife. So not only is Aminadab the father of the leader of the, massive army of Judah, but he's also the father of the daughter or the woman who marries Aaron. Aminadab, raising up these two children, clearly has great authority, and especially when you're looking at a group of people who were just slaves not too long ago. Like how do people rise to power like that? It's only through God. It's fascinating. Matthew 1, starting verse 4, Ram begot Aminadab, clearly in captivity, because Aminadab was then the father of Nahshon, who led Judah out of Israel. And, and also then again, his daughter or his sister, he was the brother-in-law of Aaron as well. So, it's a very significant role to be playing in this moment in time. And, because it's been prophesied of their exodus. It's been prophesied of all these things taking place. And here they are. I just saw something jump over there. Here they are walking into it, taking on leadership roles into that thing, and I just think, we really have to, as we kind of just look at our own lives and we look at, the end times, or, whatever the case may be you're looking at, God's definitely got a plan for you. That I know for sure. And it's always best to take a leadership role in that plan. I think my hook's caught up on this thing. No, looks good. So there you go. I'm going to keep fishing. Sorry I didn't catch anything. One of these days I'm going to catch something. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of advice. I really came out here with just the same crankbait. I only got this one crankbait. Get a little closer to the shore maybe here. So any thoughts or insight on any of that, definitely put it below. But who we are and the role we play in leading God's plan, the advancement of his kingdom here on earth as it is in heaven, man, take that on. Don't play around with that stuff. It's good stuff. And as you see, Aminadab, Nahshon, they're playing a huge role in it, and they're the lineage of Jesus Christ. It's incredible.